In the world of natural disasters, few forces compare to the sheer power of a tsunami. Walls of water rising out of the ocean, swallowing entire coastlines, leaving chaos in their wake. But hidden in tropical coasts across the globe lies one of nature's quietest heroes, a green fortress that can stand between life and death. Today, on Tectonic Truths, we explore the surprising role of mangroves in protecting human lives from the fury of tsunamis. A tsunami begins with a violent disturbance deep beneath the ocean's surface. An earthquake, volcanic eruption, or a landslide displacing vast quantities of water. When tectonic plates suddenly shift, energy is released. It radiates outward, lifting a colossal volume of water above normal sea levels. Unlike ordinary waves, a tsunami is not merely a surface ripple. It's a movement of the entire water column from seabed to surface. Some tsunamis travel across entire ocean basins at speeds over 800 kilometers per hour, crossing from one continent to another in mere hours. By the time the waves reach shorelines, they transform into towering walls of water capable of erasing towns, forests, and lives in minutes. And yet, nature has its own defense mechanism. Mangrove forests, a tangled network of trees anchored firmly in coastal mudflats, offer one of the most effective natural barriers against tsunami waves. Their thick prop roots act like an intricate mesh, absorbing the kinetic energy of incoming waves, slowing down water surges, and trapping debris. Each cluster of trunks, branches, and roots becomes a buffer, dispersing the force that would otherwise slam unimpeded into communities inland. For many coastal villages, mangroves are more than scenery. They're a line of defense that can mean the difference between devastation and survival. Scientists have studied how mangroves function under tsunami impact. Laboratory wave tanks simulate mini tsunamis, revealing how mangrove roots reduce water velocity. Experiments show that mangrove roots can reduce wave height and energy by as much as 50 to 60% over relatively short distances. Data from Indonesia, Thailand, and India after the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami supports this. Areas with healthy mangrove belts saw significantly less damage than bare coastlines. Mangroves help stabilize coastlines, reducing erosion and preventing storm surges from penetrating far inland. Beneath the surface, their roots trap sediment, building landmass and protecting fragile coastal ecosystems. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami was one of the deadliest disasters in modern history, killing over 230,000 people across 14 countries. But among the tragic aftermath came a crucial discovery. Villages shielded by dense mangrove forests experienced lower casualties and property loss. Satellite imagery captured the stark contrast between areas with mangrove coverage and those left exposed. This realization inspired large-scale reforestation projects, as communities began replanting mangroves as a buffer against future threats. Governments, NGOs, and local people collaborated, recognizing mangroves as essential infrastructure for disaster resilience. Mangroves aren't just tsunami shields. They're biodiversity hotspots, supporting fish, birds, and countless species that rely on the unique mix of salt and freshwater. For many coastal populations, mangroves are also economic lifelines, providing sustainable fishing grounds and resources like timber and honey. They're vital for climate change mitigation, absorbing huge amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, locking it away in their roots and sediments. Mangroves attract ecotourism, supporting local economies while raising awareness about environmental conservation. Despite their importance, mangroves are disappearing at alarming rates due to urban development, shrimp farming, and logging. Pollution and changing climate conditions weaken their ability to regenerate, leaving coastlines more vulnerable to disasters. The loss of mangroves doesn't just mean ecological damage, it removes a vital shield against natural catastrophes like tsunamis. Communities worldwide are taking action, restoring mangrove habitats to protect lives, livelihoods, and ecosystems. The future of disaster preparedness must integrate nature-based solutions alongside technology and infrastructure. Engineers and environmental planners are now designing coastal defenses that combine concrete barriers with mangrove belts. Restoration projects show that even severely degraded mangroves can recover with proper management, offering renewed protection for vulnerable coastlines. In tsunami-prone regions like Indonesia, Thailand, and parts of India, mangroves are recognized as frontline defenses in national disaster strategies. These humble trees remind us that sometimes the strongest shields come not from steel and concrete, but from roots anchored in the earth. From towering waves to tangled roots, the story of mangroves is one of resilience, hope, and the quiet power of nature. As climate change increases the frequency and severity of coastal disasters, protecting these natural guardians is more critical than ever. This has been Tectonic Truths, bringing you the stories of Earth's unstoppable forces and the secrets of survival hidden in nature. Until next time, stay safe and stay curious.